I feel like I'm in a cocoon, and a lot of dying to self, a lot of Galatians. Was it 2:19-20? I've been crucified with Christ. I no longer live, but He lives in me. So like, have you guys ever felt like you've known what the right thing was to do, but because you didn't do it, people think you don't know what you're doing? Oh. Like, you know how to win, but you probably was a little bit too lazy. It's not because you can't win.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
okay.
I know what it takes to stay married. Right. Yeah. I've been in marriages twice, but my challenge has been staying because of my own form of sabotage. Yeah. Right? So it's not the fact that I don't know about marriage. People are like, well, what are you talking? You're talking about marriage like you don't know anything about marriage. Shut up. Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, I know if I study for the test, I can pass the test.
Correct.
I just didn't care to read the book.
You may not get 100.
Yeah, because I didn't. I intentionally not did. Yeah. I didn't study. I didn't do my homework. I didn't do nothing. Yeah. I just showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, I didn't really care to. But it's different when you know better, you do better, right? So this is the season of my life that I'm knowing better to do better.
That's good.
Because I still knew, I just didn't do. Yeah. That's the difference. And there's some married people.
So let me ask you this.
What's up?
Now that you know.
Yeah.
Or now that you've known.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now you in a space where it's like, okay, I can't just know. Like, it has to be actions. What's the action item on the agenda?
Yeah, the action. So right now, before marriage was marriage, now I find marriage is ministry.
Okay.
Right? Before, I would say what I've come to learn now is God gave work before He gave woman. So whatever God's given me in my season of growth, in what I'm supposed to find my stewardship in, that's dealing with my relationship with Him, I'm going to work and keep working in that. I'm going to plow in that space. I know that my helpmeet, when Eve was presented to Adam, Adam was looked at as incomplete. Not because he wasn't good enough to be alone, but God said it's not good for him to be alone. So He gave someone with work, He gave someone to help meet, help complete. I used to just look for reciprocity. I look for mutualism. I look for attraction. That it was safe for me to say, if you like me, I like you. I feel I'm safe enough to not feel rejected. So we can get a great option of a woman and like that person. It was emotional. It's potential. It's emotional. It's potential. And let's see where this can go because we both have room to grow. Secular mindset that has nothing to do with ministry. Now I'm locked in on God. There's so much I need to work on. I first of all, I don't even like sabotaging. I don't like running. Like, I don't like it, but I've done it, right? So, nigga, I said nigga, but
sorry,
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, I hate because you got to say this out loud.
Yeah,
right. It's funny when you hear people say, "I affirm myself," like I'm beautiful, I'm man, I'm mature, I'm smart. Like, you say this in the mirror, but then how many times in the mirror you like, bro, I hate this. I don't like this about myself. Yeah. I don't like the fact that I don't like trusting somebody with my heart.
Yeah.
Right? So the work I'm doing now is abiding, staying still. Like, I think I told you earlier, Bob Marley was saying, his quote, paraphrasing, was like, everyone in life is going to hurt you, but you have to find someone who's worth hurting for. That's what covenant is. Christ knew that we were going to turn our backs on him at some point. He still took the cross. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He still took the crucifixion. He took the sacrifice. And I'm like, yo, if I see that this woman's going to hurt me, I'm out of here, man. I ain't got time to play with you. If I interpret, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. I don't care if you call it a goose. I don't see it the same way. I'm out of here. So to stop myself and be like, yo, if someone does not want you, not because you're not valuable, because they may not see your value for them, that's not applied against who you are.
Exactly.
So you have to feel through that.
Yeah.
And I've never let myself feel through it.
Yeah.
Because I would take it and I would manipulate it and use it against my value. And I would see myself less than because maybe I never got rejected by someone who I allowed to see my heart in a very emotionally open, vulnerable space.
Yeah.
So now God is teaching me how to be still and know,
That's good.
abide and remain.
That's good. That's imperative.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is. I wanted to jump in because I felt like we were talking about something before we even started, but not even that. I feel like there is so much that as an individual that you have to literally do an inspection. When Kareem asked the question, the first thing that came to mind was, Percy, how did you get ready for your next? I had to do a hard reset. And you said be still. I had to literally take out the battery and start over because I realized that everything else that I knew had to go back to factory setting. I had to not brainwash, but I had to retrain myself to now be ready for new knowledge, new understanding. And what that did for me was it allowed me to take some time with Percy to say, what are you not ready for and what are you ready? I had to do a test for me. I had to reevaluate where I was, forget about stages, forget about titles, forget about positions. Percy, where are you with Percy? Do you love yourself enough to love someone else?
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have enough capacity to be there for someone else? Do you even value? Do you resent where you came from?
That's good.
Do you regret making those decisions? I had to do the work.
Yeah.
Because I realized it doesn't matter how big the table is, how big the house is. If I'm fragmented, I'm going to make a mess anywhere,
That's good.
in the studio or the mansion.
That's good.
And I had to understand that, Percy, you have to take the time to do the work. My therapist told me for the next 21 days, wake up every morning and tell yourself something great. I thought that was the dumbest thing in the world. The reason why that's not dumb is because we think about negative things all day.
Yeah.
She said that most people are actually borderline depressed. Because if the majority of your space is thinking about negative, you are literally walking yourself in depression. So if that's all you think about, that's all you'll get.
Yeah.
If that's all you think about, that's all you'll expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to say, wait a minute, I got to take some time to think. Kareem said, do we ever take some time to think? No. We have to literally say, yeah.
Yeah.
Just in December, I went to Mexico for a few days by myself to think.
That's
I
good.
needed Mexico's air
Yeah.
to think.
That's that
Mexico
reset.
got good sun, by the way.
I promise you.
Mexico got some good sun.
Let me tell
It's
you
hot,
something.
but
And
it's good.
it was what I needed.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this for a reason. That time to think and be still allowed me to steward my next season properly without jumping in and doing something that I might regret.
That solitude is required.
It's
And you knowing yourself to reset, that was that's a depiction of resetting.
I had to.
Yeah.
Or else I would have ran through a door I should be walking through.